Hi guys, it's me, Geek. So the question is that, let me read the question, okay? Should you buy a Panasonic G7, G85 or GH5? What a good question, what an interesting question. Should you buy a Panasonic G7, which currently I'm using to record a video? You can check out the length, everything in the description box below what I'm using. Currently, I'm using a G7, which you can easily grab nowadays for 600 bucks. Sometime with the lens, sometime without the lens. I bought it for around the 600 bucks price point. Without the lens, I bought another lens, 1.7 aperture lens. G7 without the lens, nowadays the pricing is like 600 bucks. G85 or G80, depending on the region you're talking about, 1000 bucks. Panasonic GH5, 2000 bucks. Here's one thing. G7, G85, GH5, the image quality is going to be same. If you are going to just buy a body and then you're going to buy a lens, spend the money on the lens. Do not try to spend the money on the body. Here's one thing. If you really want something good, you can buy something like 1.5 aperture cine lens, 1.5 aperture. A lot of light can get into much better quality for around 500 bucks. Go with that lens. But just buy like a same lens. Trust with G7, 85 and GH5, the image quality is going to be same. If there's no different. I will be telling you, decide between G7 or G85. If you're talking about the GH5 for 2000 bucks, I can give you much better option. The what is called JVC, the 35 super film camera, which costs you around 2500 bucks. The link will be in the description box below. That is a camera recorder which use the micro four lens. I will be telling you buy that one over the GH5. Now back to, I know there's 60 frames per second 4K, but again buy the JVC, which have bazillion more function, which have everything built in, which even have the XLR handle built in. If you buy a GH5, you need to buy the external XLR for another 400 bucks. Buy a much camera recorder, I'm telling you. Now for the G7. The major downside of G7 is that it do not have a OIS, image stabilizer, in it. I'm using a lens, Panasonic 1.7mm aperture lens, 25mm, which also do not have any OIS built in. When I try to make some videos which are required to pick up the camera, I was in a hotel, click the card button, I need to cut a lot of the video because the video is so much shaky. If you just need a camera for YouTube, go with G7. If you need a camera where you're going to move a lot and then you are going to buy the lens, yes, you can buy a 1.7mm Panasonic lens with the power OIS, which is costing you like 600-700 bucks. Not a big deal, which can fix the issue of the lack of the image stabilizer, but I'm not going to spend that amount of money on a lens. So here's one thing. If I were you, if I'm going to start a YouTube channel and I'm just going to record everything on a tripod, G7, buy a G7, buy a preamps, B-stack preamps. You really need a B-stack preamps. Because the audio is going to always going to suck on any mirrorless DSLR camera. Buy G7, buy a microphone, Rode Video, Micro Go or Pro, whatever. Buy a preamps, buy a better quality lens. Within 1000 bucks, you can start. If you're talking about G85, it will cost you like 1000 bucks. Spend like extra 600-500 bucks. It will cost you like 1600 bucks. If you need something which you're going to shoot out a lot, go with the G85. I hope this answered the question. Subscribe and bye.